Hey you girls, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been a little bit MIA, but I was ill, but I'm back. And in this one, I'm going to tell you about the 5, yes, I know this is 10 things to never ever do when you get in a new relationship or married. And the first one is put your dreams aside in order to build your man's goals, dream, aspiration. Listen, I'm not telling you not to support your man, okay? I'm not telling you not to help him build his dreams. I'm telling you, do not build his dreams, goals and aspiration at the expense of yours, okay? So let's say, for example, that you want to be a nurse. You always wanted that ever since you were a child. You wanted to become a nurse, and your man want to be a doctor. It is not your job, your responsibility to quit, you know, your dreams of being a nurse and go and work 2 jobs so that your man can become a doctor without having huge student loans. That's not on you. If he really want to pursue that, then well, he rather hit the bank, okay, and get his loan and do that. And I'm going to tell you why with this story time. So there is this ginormous Senegalese football player, very big player. I'm not going to name his name, but those of you guys who are dedicated to finding out who he is can Google the story, and I'm sure his name would come up. So back in the days, this is a quite old story. He got together with this young woman that, you know, everybody wanted to be with. She was very, very beautiful. She was 26 at the time. She was working at a bank and she was making $500 a month. Now, I know that from those of you guys watching from America, that doesn't sound like much, but you have to keep in mind that we are talking about Senegal, a country where the average salary is $75 per month. So she was making a lot. At 26, making 500, that was a lot at the time, okay? So he got married with her and he told her, you know what, I want you to quit your job and, you know, be with me, because, you know, if you are a football player, you have to travel a lot and train and everything. So I'm going to give you, you know, your salary and more every single month. At the time, he was an aspiring ball player, okay? He was struggling as a ball player. He had a little bit of a name, a little bit of reputation, but he wasn't playing for a big club yet. So, you know, the dummy, sorry to say, that she was at the time actually agreed and she quit, and she really dedicated her life, okay, to her man becoming the biggest ball player ever. She would, you know, cook him the super healthy meals every day, make sure he doesn't miss any training. She would put him on a nap schedule. Like, this woman dedicated her life to this man becoming the biggest ball player ever. She had 5 kids for him. She really did everything right. She was the perfect wife. She was always seen looking good but never heard. You know, perfect African wife according to, you know, society. And lo and behold, once he made it big, he did stay with her for a couple of years, but then he got rid of her. He got married to somebody else, biracial, frizzy hair, the girls who get it, okay? And yeah, he exchanged her up for a newer, younger, more palatable model. Now, you can never, you know, plan in life for your man not to leave you, okay? Your man can always leave you. It don't matter, you know, what the circumstances are. Relationships end. In love, there is no guarantee. But if this woman hadn't quit her job, she would actually, in my opinion, probably be the director of that bank by now, because at 26, she already had a very good position. So she would have been director of the bank, and she would have had a network of men who are probably just as wealthy and influent as, you know, her husband or ex-husband who left her. She would have been able to marry again, etc., etc. But because she, you know, quit her job, now she had to depend on, you know, alimony and, you know, his kindness, because, you know, we live in a country where he had more relations than she did, because he had a name and was a star. Yeah, so ladies, do not you know, leave your life aside in order to build your man. Now, of course, you can help him realize his goal as long as he's helping you realize yours. You know, you guys can support each other, but do not put your goals, dreams and aspiration on the side in order to help him build his. The second thing you guys should not do when you get in a relationship is no longer stay in touch with your friends. Oh my God. Women do this all the time, and I don't understand why, because men never do this, okay? Once women get into a relationship, a lot of women do this. They go MIA, okay? They no longer show up to girls' night. They don't respond to messages, or they need hours, days in order to respond, or they cancel plans all the time, and they put all their time, energy, and money into this man that they are seeing. And then once the relationship goes south or sour, they want to come back and cry about, oh, he was a narcissist, blah blah blah, ta ta ta. I don't want to hear it. Okay, you spend 2 years of your life with him, you are nowhere to be seen, you are nowhere to be heard. I am not going to be your free therapist now, okay? And even one of you guys commented in one video about this, and this is something I hear all the time on TikTok and in real life everywhere. Women do this all the time, not even to men they're married, just to men they're dating. Please, ladies, stop doing this, okay? Stop being so male identified. Stop being pick me. Stop stopping your life. Want to meet a man, you know, you still have to go out and see your friends. You still have to live your life. This man can't be your everything. What are you going to do when the relationship goes sour? You know, and one day I'm going to make a dedicated video about how a lot of women are not actually looking for friends. You guys are just looking for, you know, spare therapists, free therapists. And if you guys even want to talk about, you know, really interesting things like childhood trauma and how to heal from it and the businesses you want to start, but you guys only want to talk about men and ancient men are that men who don't take you out on dates, men who don't care about you guys, but that's another video. Anyway, in this video, I just want to say, don't do this, ladies. Even after you get in a relationship, now understand, in the very beginning of a relationship, obviously you need more time with your man in order to bond and cocoon. But you know, once that initial honeymoon phase is gone, please make sure, you know, you reach out to your friends. Please make sure you to show up, you know, to date nights once a week. This is still even going to help your relationship, to be honest. You know, it's going to give your man time to miss you and everything. It's going to give you conversation. When he asks you, what did you do, who did you meet, blah blah blah, ta ta ta, you're going to have a lot to say about the new restaurant you tried, the drinks you had. So yeah, don't abandon your friend because of a man. It's never worth it, and men never do it, okay? The third thing you guys do is you let yourself go. Oh my god, this is a ginormous one, okay? So many women get into a relationship and they are unrecognizable. Like, you guys have 1 or 2 kids, some of you guys even don't have any kids, and your hair's all chewed up, it's showing on your nails that you have iron deficiencies. Like, you guys just look horrendous, and I don't understand why. Please keep your beauty regimen the same way it was when you got in a relationship. If you used to get your nails done, get your nails done. If you used to get your lashes done, get your lashes done, okay? If you used to go to the gym, go and work out. No longer stay in bed on Sunday cuddling with your man. Oh, it's winter, it's cold, babe, don't go. Go, okay? You attracted him with that body to begin with, so keep it tight, okay? Keep going to the gym. Now, I understand that, you know, in the beginning of a relationship, again, I mean, people talk about the happiness weight and the blah 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 relationship weight. Baby, don't let it go over 35 pounds, okay? And that's even a lot, okay? Don't do it. It's important for you to still take care of yourself while in a relationship, because this is going to allow you to have the self-esteem to be able to leave, okay? A lot of women are stuck in bad relationship and they can't leave because they know they're gonna struggle out there. And if you are together with a horrible man, with a narcissist, he's even gonna add insult to injury by telling you who's gonna want you, you got 2 kids, your body is not what it used to be, blah blah blah, ta ta ta. And a lot of you guys put up with this abuse because you know that there is some truth in what the guy is saying. Obviously, no matter what you look like, one man trash is another man treasure, but you want to avoid that altogether by keeping your looks up. I'm going to make a dedicated video about this. Please keep your looks up, ladies, when you are in a relationship, okay? Like, honey, you gotta instill the fear of God into your man, and there is no easier way to do that than by looking your absolute best, okay? There is this self-esteem boost that comes from walking around the street with your man and having other men checking at you. Now, obviously, all of your self-esteem shouldn't come from your looks or men checking at you, but we're not even gonna lie, okay? There is a boost of esteem that comes from being with your man in the street, at a restaurant, in a bar, and having other men checking at you, okay? And your man is gonna have the fear of God in him. He's gonna know, okay, if I let this one go, if I mess up in any way, shape, or form, she's gonna be gone in a minute, and she's gonna be able to replace me in a minute and with someone better, okay? So stay woke, don't sleep, okay? Now, the fourth mistake that I don't want you guys to do when you get in a relationship is prioritize your man over your kids. I said what I said, especially if this were kids of your own that you had before you got together with this man. Never ever ever put a man on a pedestal over your kids. Never prioritize a man over your kids, because listen, baby, they are ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-friends, and ex-acquaintances, ex-everything, but ex-children, okay? No matter what your son does, people are still going to refer to him as your son, okay? If he goes out there and unalive somebody, people are going to say, did you hear what X and YZ sons did? Okay, if you go out there and actually molest somebody, people are still going to refer to him as your son. So please stick with your kids. I said this in the last videos, mothers, please, if you bring a man into your life, watch him, especially if you have daughters. If there is anything monkey business going on, get rid of him immediately, kick him out of your house, go to the police and report him, put him behind bars. Never prioritize any man over your children. No man in the world is worth it. I promise you, I guarantee it. Okay. And the fifth and final thing we are going to talk about in this video is never start something that you can't finish. Never start something that you can't continue. A lot of you girls, when you are dating, in the beginning of the relationship, you start doing things that you know you're not going to be able to continue. So let's say you're just dating this guy, and then now every day on his lunch break, he's coming to your house and you're making him lunch, well knowing that you're not going to be able to keep it up. Ladies, please don't do this, because let's say that this man actually chose to commit to you based on that. You know, he never experienced such a thing. Wow, every day, you know, this woman is making me fresh lunch. I never experienced this. I used to, you know, grab lunch at Chick-fil-A or whatever, and now I'm having this homemade cooked meal from scratch and dessert and blah 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 ta ta ta. So he chose you based on that. Now if you stop doing this and, you know, y'all now are arguing about it, he's saying, why aren't you making me lunch anymore, blah 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 ta ta ta, and you're telling him his expectation in real is unrealistic. Well, it actually isn't, because you know, got him accustomed to that to begin with. So that was just an example. No matter what it is, please do not begin things that you're not going to be able to continue, no matter what it is, whether it's in terms of your own personal upkeep, in terms of, you know, cleaning, chores, child rearing, whatever it is. Don't begin things you're not going to be able to end. This is going to, you know, bring a lot of problem between you and your significant other down the line, and it's probably going to be the demise of your relationship, because that person was sold on a lie. So please, whatever it is you are beginning in a relationship, make sure that you're going to be able to continue it and until the end. Now obviously there can always be, you know, weeks and stuff where things are not possible, but generally, as a rule of thumb, do not start anything that you can't finish. Okay, and with that, we're coming to the end of this video. Now in closing, I wanted to wish my mom the happiest of all birthday. Joyeux anniversaire, maman. Your love is kind, your love is pure, your love is forgiving. Okay, it doesn't care about mistakes, it doesn't care about the past, it doesn't care about gossip. Okay, you just been a blessing for, you know, Betty and I. You're the best grandma ever. You care about everyone that I love and care about. You're my biggest supporter, even on this channel. You always comment, always watch, always like, and I know that you don't even understand a quarter of anything I say. So you guys help me wish my mom the happiest of all birthday. Mama, you even care about my cat. You are just a blessing to me in this world. Being your daughter is, you're the best mom I could have asked for in a nutshell. Okay, and also you guys get into this Kelly Rowland bob. Okay, even though one thing about me, you know, I'm obsessed with her. Okay, now I think Kelly's bob is a little shorter, but I still think I ate. Okay, I still think I left no crumbs. Okay, so y'all let me know how I did. I think I did a pretty good job at recreating this look, because what's about Kelly never miss. Okay, like Kelly's outfit, I don't know who her stylist is, but if I had mad money, I would hire them, because baby, her looks always on point, except the one at the Kamala's rally. That one was a little offbeat, but generally Kelly never misses. Okay, do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well. In the comment section down below, let me know, what did you think? What are the other things that you think women should not do when they get in a relationship or married? And I will talk to you guys on Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I promise. Okay, bye guys. Mwah.